Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Pass to Beverly. All right, we're about halfway through the season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, B.A., but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Barrett with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. The kick out to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Back to Davis. Good work defensively by Robinson.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
LeBron James.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 3. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Brunson with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Gets the 3 to fall.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
This James on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. To the paint. Here's Davis. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. Right side, Barrett. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Pass to Barrett. Driving to the basket. To the middle. Here's Randall. And he buries his first look.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Westbrook. It's James on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Robinson. Outside Barrett. from the arc. Outside Reddish. Outside Barrett. Goes back up. He gets it in there. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Shot is good by Barrett. He's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Pass to Barrett. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Westbrook left side. Here's Bryant. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The 3, Barrett. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Substitution for your Knicks. Jericho Sims. Quentin Grimes. Derrick Rose.
1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New York. Hunting for opportunities, leading. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when the team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Oh, and Bryant with a block. Down low. Stripped away. Rose with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
Randall. At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Back to Reddish. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Reddish. Lets the 3 fly. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses for Rose. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's blocked by Davis.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
James. The Knicks pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
For the Knicks. The three, Barrett sinks it from distance. Barrett's got 12.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Davis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top. That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Mitchell Robinson with a nice move. And the Knicks lead by 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Beverly. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball. And that one's good. Davis.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The shot's good. Davis has got 13 points in this quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Right side, Barrett. Inside. Here's Robinson. The shot comes out. Davis with the defensive effort. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Outside Davis. Back to James. Pass to Davis. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Substitution on the court.
The three, Barrett. The shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, leading by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. There's a screen by Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 3. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And that one's good. James has got 5 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's James. Sinks that one from the post. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Here's Barrett. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 18 points for him.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The Lakers call timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And here's James. He's got 7. And the shot's good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the 2nd oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Randall. And the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP 2020, might have been LeBron's finest season.
Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Pass to James. Spins. Back to Bryant. Out to James. This for the tie. On target from range. James has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Here's Hartenstein. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here are the Lakers now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. So they take the lead. Nunn's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Hartenstein. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 16 points now.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is a problem for the defense and good for his team. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Christie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Hartenstein. And it's good for 2. He has 6.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's New York with it. Quickly, right side. Up top, Randall. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Quickly from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Quickly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to James. Now here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Quickly outside. Here's Hartenstein. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Westbrook outside. Down low. Davis. And he's able to get it back. Left side Reddish. Got it. And the Knicks lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
4 on the clock. Here's Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
For 3, Barrett. And the Knicks, another 3.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Westbrook with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Outside, Brown to the inside, and that one's good. Davis. Davis has got 25 points.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time.
AD.
Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he's good on the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Barrett. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, made for spots like this. It's the king at the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And it's Barrett off the drive. Beverly with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Davis slams it home.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Reddish on the wing. Back to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's Walker on the wing. Now here's Davis. Check by Randall.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
To the paint. Robinson. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. No good from three-point range. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Davis. It's in!
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And the Knicks call time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on,